How's it going, guys? Sandris Sedis here, and today I'm gonna do my wrist and forearm training with a bit of a fingers as well. And this week I know I didn't show you a lot or anything of my training really, but that's because I just wasn't feeling up to it, didn't want to film a lot, and wanted to just get through this week as quick as possible, because this one is kind of a rebound week before World Championships. So after Europeans, I took a week off, a couple of days off, and this week I was again training for a bit of a volume, but still keeping that intensity quite high, so around 90% intensity. And today is gonna be the same thing. So I'm gonna try to put as much volume in as possible and keep that strength as high as possible as well. So next week I can come in and do less exercises, but close to maximum intensity. If not 100%, then pretty close to it. So yeah, this week I'm doing kind of 5-6 exercises a day. Yesterday was a day off, so doing 4 days of training this week, and next week gonna do the same thing, but just reduce the volume and exercises and leave only the main exercises in my program, the lifts that I need to do in order to prepare for a competition. And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna up the intensity and try to do not 1 rep max maybe, but 2-3 rep max I will definitely do and attempt. So I'm gonna attempt to break my previous best lifts, like angle, biceps, side pusher, wrist, of course, stuff like that. So yeah, today I'm doing wrist training. I'm gonna start with my beloved wrist curls with a barbell, and yeah, go from there. Just gonna warm up here and see you with the bigger weights. Have to warm up very well for this. Wrist feels cold and heavy at the moment, so I'm gonna loosen up everything, warm up everything, so the wrist flexion is good and the flexibility is there, so it is easier for you to do the curl. And one thing I do to assess my wrist and grip strength before starting the workout is I just take a 20 kilo plate right here and lift it like this. And if it feels good, if the grip feels strong and the plate doesn't slip out of my fingers, usually it's a good day. Today, with the right arm feeling a little bit of pain, let's try with the left arm. Yeah, have felt better, definitely have felt better, but let's see how it goes today. It may go well, it may go terribly wrong, but today I'm not gonna do very big weights, so should be good. Alright, so I have warmed up and I'm gonna start with 90 kilos for my first set. Alright, I added another 10 kilos, so in total 100 kilos now. Today, wrist doesn't feel great. My right wrist a little bit bothering me, but hopefully I can make these 10 reps. And the plan today is to do 110 kilos for 3 sets of 10 reps, so hopefully we can make it. The key part here is to get a good grip. This one felt better than first set with 90 kilos, but definitely pretty heavy. Pretty challenging today, but managed to squeeze out those 10 reps and had few reps left, so pretty happy with this lift. Second set with 110. Great success! The last set a bit ugly, but for today that'll do. That'll do. On to the next exercise. So this one is pretty cool. I'm gonna do finger flexion with kind of an eccentric handle or square handle like this, and I'm gonna do it from starting position. So I'm gonna take my position on a table as I would before the actual fight, and I'm gonna start from a little bit negative position, so your fingers are a little bit like this, and then I'm gonna curl in, you know, as much as I can, and do a small hit like this, so to simulate the starting position and the start of the match. Really love this exercise for fingers, especially because of that start, so it kind of replicates the hit of your opponent and your ability to contain them with your fingers, so that's really cool. Actually, I'm gonna make this longer because usually at the start my elbow is not here, it's over here right on the bottom of the pad, so it's rarely that I will start with my elbow on the front because of my long leverage. So let me change this real quick. Yeah, so now this is a lot more closer how I would start my match, and this will be a lot better. So let's see. Yeah, feeling a lot better and a lot easier with my left arm because of the angles I'm used to do on the table. So this position was a little bit uncomfortable for me, but this one, it feels pretty good. I'm able to, you know, use my back pressure as well. So I'm leaning back a little bit when doing the hand flexion. So this is really good. And for this exercise I'm doing a decreasing progression, if you will, where the reps with every set decreases by 2 reps and the weight and intensity increases accordingly. So I should get pretty close to my max with this exercise. Now there is 30 kilos on the cable. My right arm is dead. Left wrist feels a lot more solid today. Yeah, with left feels a little bit more easier and I feel more control. So I think I'm gonna finish this exercise with around the same weight and then move over to third exercise and the last exercise I'm gonna show you today. Okay guys, so the last exercise I'm showing you today I'm gonna do with one end of a barbell. Right now there's 45 kilos loaded and I'm gonna do wrist curls on one knee in around 45-degree angle. So just taking the bar like this, put it on one knee and curl. And this is really hard on this bar because it doesn't rotate very well. So you have to spin all the plates around. So, you know, usually it just slides about, but on this bar they spin together with the bar and is like twice as hard as with a good bar. So, but I like it. You know, makes you do less weight, but with better quality. So that's also advantage, I guess. Obviously I'm not fresh already. I did pretty heavy wrist curls with a barbell, did heavy finger and grip training with a square handle, so 45 kilos and with this bar is pretty good at this point. So alright guys, so that is pretty much everything I wanted to show you today. Just gonna finish up this exercise and the rest of the workout. There are a few exercises left that I'm not gonna show, maybe sometime in the future, but arms kind of pumped and not as sharp, but overall feeling pretty strong and should be ready for the Worlds after next week. So next week I'm gonna film 3 maximum effort sessions. It's probably gonna be back pressure, side pressure and some form of wrist curls. So stay tuned and love arm wrestling.